The scientists of today think deeply instead of clearly. One must be sane to think clearly, but one can think deeply and be quite insane. The present is theirs, the future, for which I really worked, is mine. Our virtues and our failings are inseparable, like force and matter. When they separate, man is no more. I do not think there is any thrill that can go through the human heart like that felt by the inventor as he sees some creation of the brain unfolding to success. Of all the frictional resistances, the one that most retards human movement is ignorance. The spread of civilization may be likened to a fire, first, a feeble spark, next a flickering flame, then a mighty blaze, ever increasing in speed and power. The progressive development of man is vitally dependent on invention. Invention is the most important product of man's creative brain. The ultimate purpose is the complete mastery of mind over the material world, the harnessing of human nature to human needs. Our senses enable us to perceive only a minute portion of the outside world. We crave for new sensations but soon become indifferent to them. The wonders of yesterday are today common occurrences. There is no conflict between the ideal of religion and the ideal of science, but science is opposed to theological dogmas because science is founded on fact. The feeling is constantly growing on me, that I had been the first to hear the greeting of one planet to another. I have harnessed the cosmic rays and caused them to operate a motive device. The day when we shall know exactly what electricity is, will chronicle an event probably greater, more important than any other recorded in the history of the human race. The individual is ephemeral, races and nations come and pass away, but man remains. The gift of mental power comes from God, divine being, and if we concentrate our minds on that truth, we become in tune with this great power. Let the future tell the truth and evaluate each one according to his work and accomplishments. The present is theirs, the future, for which I have really worked, is mine. The desire that guides me in all I do is the desire to harness the forces of nature to the service of mankind. If you want to find the universe's secrets, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. I have harnessed the cosmic rays and caused them to operate a motive device. The day when we shall know exactly what electricity is, will chronicle an event probably greater, more important than any other recorded in the history of the human race. The gift of mental power comes from God, a divine being, and if we concentrate our minds on that truth, we become in tune with this great power. I do not think you can name many great inventions that have been made by married men. In the 21st century, the robot will take the place that slave labor occupied in ancient civilizations. The harness of waterfalls is the most economical method known for drawing energy from the sun. I myself eschew all stimulants. I also practically abstain from meat. From my childhood I had been intended for the clergy. This prospect hung like a dark cloud in my mind. There is no memory or retentive faculty based on lasting impression. What we designate as memory is increased responsiveness to repeated stimuli.